Good morning. So I decided to come and give you all a little testimonial this morning while I have my coffee. So good morning. My first testimonial is for my daughter. She banks with U.S. Bank, and I was in my grandson's room cleaning out his closet. So while cleaning out his closet, she comes to me and she says, did you order something from Bolero's? I didn't even know what Bolero's was. So I was like, the soap company? I know Dollar Tree carries some soap called Bolero's. I'm like, is that a soap company? She's like, no, I don't know. So she went back outside and she Googled it. She come back in and she says, they said did a second charge. Bolero's is a bowling alley. I'm in the closet. I'm not in a bowling alley. She calls U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank says someone tries to charge the first charge of $498 at a bowling alley. The second charge was $300 and something at the same bowling alley. First of all, she went to the mall and we have new phones and new phone cases, and she had her debit card on top and the money underneath. So when she opened it up to pay for her Charlie's, opened it up, the money flipped her debit card out, debit card hit the floor. She grabbed it up, picked it up the floor. Some way, somebody saw her debit card on the floor before she can pick it up quick enough. And I guess they took a picture of it. And yeah, they went there and tried to use her debit card. Only thing they got wrong was the expiration date. They tried to put it through a couple of times. U.S. Bank blocked it because the expiration date wasn't right. There wasn't nobody but God. Next, I'm sitting here, there for yesterday, getting ready to go. I get a text message saying that somebody tried to charge my card for $478.99 at Dollar Tree. Who's buying almost $500 worth of stuff at Dollar Tree? I call. I says, I'm not at Dollar Tree. I was on my way to Dollar Tree, but I wasn't there yet. They was like, oh no, let's go, let's block this. My thing was, they got my expiration date wrong, and I keep my course locked. So they can get in no way, even if they had the expiration date right, my course are always locked. They had the expiration date wrong. Wouldn't go through. Like I said, nobody but God. God stopping all that. I did a testimonial a couple of years ago when I first got my Kia sold. When these Kia boys first come out, I was in my guy's house. I was asleep. And I usually got up like 5 o'clock in the morning to go home so that Kanisha can go to work. And I woke up early, like, I'm just going to get up and go home. Look, early this morning. And he was like, no, just, lay here, go home at a regular time. I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead and get up early and go on home because I'm just tossing and turning while I keep you woke. So he said, okay. So on the way downstairs, I was like, hey, when I left my house, it was like a possum running along the side when I stayed on the south side. So I was like, well, I hope you don't have any possums over here because I don't want one of your possums to get me. So on the way to open the door, I says, well, I don't know if you got any possums over here. I said, but you got a couple of hood dudes driving down the street right here. And when I said that, a little young dude was on his way to my car. When I saw him going to my car, I hit the panic button. Made my alarm panic button go off. He jumps up and runs back to the car. He has his flashlight on, his little iPhone, and his charger in his hand. He ready to try to get my car. God woke me up enough time to stop that, to prevent him. Come on, baby. To prevent him from getting my car. Nobody but God. Like I said, when you believe in the Lord and do what you're supposed to do and do right, He got you. It's too much evil and hate going on in the world, and you have to stay prayed up. You have to stay prayed up, because the devil is out there to get you, steal, destroy. You got to stay right. You got to stay protected. You got to stay right. And it's sad. So I don't know if this young lady was trying to get a birthday party set up for somebody, or was she trying to get gifts, or I don't know what they were trying to do. But the Lord wouldn't let it happen. Not on our dime and our dollar. So that means we would have had to try to come up with the money to pay that back. Or the bank would have had to pay us back for something that you took. And yes, we're still waiting to find out who you are to prosecute. That's stealing. That's a theft. It's wrong. How would you like it if you lost your cord, or you didn't lose your cord? I didn't lose my cord. My cord was still in my phone. Her cord was still in her possession. So how would you like if you lost your cord, if I was behind you and I took a picture of your cord and I tried to spend $500 of your money? You wouldn't like it. And you got bills to pay. It's Christmas. You wouldn't like it at all. It's sad that people would rather take and steal instead of getting out doing what they need to do. I know the government is all jacked up. I know this. As people say, well, this and EBT, yeah, they had the little thing going up the EBT. Lock your EBT. There's the app, what's it, Propel? Lock your EBT. They stopped the EBT for a minute. They gave it back. It don't benefit me none, because they only give me, what, $38 to feed me and my grandson? Woohoo. Yeah. So if they would have took my $38, they probably looked at my name on there and was like, oh, that poor thing, that ain't gonna benefit us nothing. But be careful with your debit cards and people that surround you in public. When you get ready to swipe your card or tap your card or whatever you're doing, check these machines, make sure there's nothing on these machines. Make sure there's somebody behind you. Make sure that lady on girl. Make sure she ain't on her phone. Because a lot of people acting like they're on their phone and taking pictures of your stuff. Be careful out there. Have a great day. Be safe. And stay positive. God loves you. And so do I. Bye.